guaranteeing California debt. We'll talk about that in a minute, but bottom line, Mr. Street, is that businesses are leaving California in droves. How do you stem the flow?
Well, first of all, you have to stop doing the wrong thing at the right time. The right thing is to basically become more business friendly, to perhaps cut taxes instead of raising it. And on our TVs every day we have ads from other states. Please move and avoid California taxes. It's
hard to get them to stop moving if you're going to threaten them with new taxes, right?
I think that's been a continuing story. California is swimming in red ink because politicians are great at spending here in California, and they haven't shown the responsibility to understand that spending is a matter of finding efficiencies and spending money on things that work, not are counterproductive.
But instead of fixing a broken model, as you have said, California wants a federal cosigner. They want us, people who don't live in California, the federal taxpayer, to underwrite California's debt. Tell us about that.
Well, that's very dangerous, David. You got to understand that California is really where the United States is headed. Every state can find the same excuse, can spend the same amount of money proportionately that California does, and then run to Congress and ask for a bailout. I'm concerned that if California gets a bailout, every other state will want that bailout. And what happens to the United States when our AAA credit is downgraded? That's a slippery slope that we don't want to go.
And so you would be against the federal government giving the state of California their backing for their debt problems?
It's a never-ending story. You'll give a little bit, then you want more. California needs to solve its own problems. We have about $80-some billion in revenue a year. That's still the largest revenue of any state in the nation.
All this, you can't be a very popular guy in California with this tough medicine, are you?
Well, you got to remember, I'm from Orange County. Orange County actually filed bankruptcy.
I do remember.
And, you know, going through those terrible experiences, seeing all that sadness and pain, you know, we've got sort of a compact between our politicians, our unions, and really our populace. We have about 8% unemployment versus California's 12%, and actually our budget is balanced, and we're building cash in Orange County. We're responsible people doing the right thing.
Sometimes, like an alcoholic, you have to hit the bottom of the barrel before you wake up and change your ways. Well, we wish you the very best. Chris Street, Orange County Treasurer, thank you very much for being here, sir. Appreciate it.
Nice to see you again.
Well, even though our series ends tonight, we are far from being done. We're on the lookout